Hello everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another video for Vanguard Zero. The shutdown arc continues, and I am so tired. I am really very tired. So why am I not sleeping? Well, I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. Today they just looked at my teeth, said everything's good, I just need a good cleaning. And they scheduled another appointment for that. And tomorrow was the earliest they had. At 8 in the morning. And Dad wanted to know why I didn't just ask why they wouldn't do the cleaning then and there. And I'm just like, I'm hungry. I'm very hungry inside of my head. And probably a bunch of other obscenities that no one needs to know about. Did I just drop an F-bomb? I can't remember. I'm exhausted. But the only thing fueling me right now is pure spite. And also the fact I have to make sure I'm actually up at 8 in the morning. And the only way to do that is to make sure I don't sleep to a point where it's probably going to be very difficult to be up that hour. Yes, I need to be up that hour. And also I have a therapist appointment later this week on the 7th. And that is annoying because of the whole clash of the time. How am I supposed to get any actual rest around here? And I'm surprised I've done anything today. How did I win any duels? I want to know. Anyway. I will do better here because obviously I'm card fighting against a bunch of AI people. I'm no longer sure if I'm going to card fight against real people in this game or not. I've decided that I will power through the story and whatever I can with the character stories, but to be honest, how far can I actually get? I'm starting to question everything in my life. When will I be relieved from my suffering? Hold on a second, I have to read this. The Viva-sponsored Tokyo selected team versus EuroLeague friendly competition is now in its final stage. Okay. A battle between up-and-coming Aquaforce user Jaime Alcaraz and Kagero clan leader Mamoru Anjo. I believe it's Mamoru. I looked this up on Google. I don't trust Google, but honestly, where else am I going to get a pronunciation lesson right now? It's not like I'm going to just enter a random chat and be like, guys, can you tell me how to pronounce this name? It would be very strange, and I don't know what incentive anyone would have to actually tell me that information. We're close to seeing a winner here. Come on, Mamoru! Keep it up! Yeah, I'll do the best I can here, but yes, you heard right. My heart is overflowing. Very impressive, Japanese champion. This is what Japan's Vanguard can do. I am very exhausted, Jaime. How am I supposed to act anything like you? We have such drastically different personalities, with the main similarity being that we're both fixed signs. I'm nowhere near the top, but there are plenty of card fighters in Japan who are better than me. That includes Chrono eventually. You know, the world might depend on it. What? You're too modest. But I wouldn't be here representing the European League if I was the type of fighter who gave up on himself so easily. You've managed to shake my heart to its very core. Allow me to share that feeling with you. The Aquaforce is really quite amazing. What a challenge. Push through and find new heights. I don't even know what that translates to. Oh my god, I am very I can't apologize right now. I'm not in the best of... I'm kind of a bitch at the moment. I know that's not good because I'm trying to be entertaining, but also I think my bitchiness can be just as entertaining as, you know, normal sense of humor. I think that the fact of my bitch is part of my attracting quality. I think it's an attracting quality because I'm mainly doing this stuff for entertainment. I mean, obviously there's an element of truth in what I'm saying, but and that doesn't mean I normally talk like this. I don't. And I hope I never do, but who knows at this point. The world is testing me. All of humanity could just push me into this state where I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna say whatever the hell I want. Humanity, please don't do that to my personality. Oh, I'm part of humanity, so I guess I have to, okay, fine. I still don't know what that translates to, Jaime. I'm not Japanese, but I'm definitely not Spanish either. Why couldn't they just translate this? I mean, why do they have to translate from Japanese to Spanish? I don't know. Like, sure, if you speak Spanish, that's easy to read, but I speak English. And only English. Well, let me see context. Okay, the Aqua Force is really amazing. What a challenge. Push through and find a new height. Alright, so I assume he's... Does he attack and that's his damage check? Huh. Whose turn is it? Okay, turn 11. Wait a minute, that's not even... Uh-huh. How am I supposed to voice a language I don't speak? Okay, I assume it's Jaime's turn. And I assume that I'll understand, I think I'll understand that phrase better when I see the next line. Okay, I'll read the rest, you know, the part that's in English. And I will assume that Jaime is doing a drive check here. And I will also assume that he didn't pull a trigger. He did not pull a trigger. Okay, push through and find a new height. And he flips the damage. He does his damage trigger. He doesn't get any triggers. But Mamoru loses. And Jaime wins. Okay. I want English next time because I'm stupidly uncultured. Even though I've admitted that Spanish is like the second country. I know Spanish is like the second language of this country. That doesn't mean I want to learn it. I wanted to learn Japanese. Although I've kind of slacked off in that department, haven't I? Yes, I know. Those ellipses is what my brain looks like when I saw Jaime's dialogue. I'm just like, what the hell is that? How do I read it? I don't know. I'm not in the mood to butcher that right now because there's not a single word of that in English. And I'm sure it's basic Spanish, okay? I'm sure it's basic and it translates to something very simple, but I'm not sure what that is. Anyway, I need to make sure that my voice stays at a reasonable level or I'm going to go batshit. I feel like I'm already going to go batshit, to be honest. The anger is powering me. I must continue and continue and continue. Huh? Hey, wait, don't go. Are you flirting with women again, Jaime? I don't think he's actually expecting anything serious, to be honest. It's him. Amigo, your timing couldn't be better. Amigo, your timing couldn't be better. Please, I need you to shove me around. You mean show, right? I mean, seriously. Is that intentional? Was he in... Is it like an intentional thing that he said that? Like, because he just did it? Oh. Okay, so he just didn't say the right line in Japanese. Okay. Shove you around? Oh, you need directions? That's what I said. I want to go here. No, Jaime, you did not say that. You said shove me around. Which obviously must mean you spoke a line incorrectly in Japanese, and for some reason you did the same in English, because that's obviously more important than me understanding what the translators want me to say. I decided that I'm the only person I decided to voice this, and it's a common standard, really. But I also dislike voicing this shit. It's fun. Oh, I know where this is, but you're gonna have to take the train if you want to get there. There's public transportation where Chrono lives. There's public transportation where Chrono lives. There's public transportation where Chrono lives. Oh my god. How is a minor beating me at giving directions? He's in middle school. Well, I think 8th grade, or is it 9th grade? I think it's 9th grade, actually. Yeah, because 7th grade starts middle school in Japan. Oh my god, I feel like I'm going to die. Not really, not really. Do not take that out of context. I'm fine. It's just, I've got a perception right now, okay? Don't get the wrong idea. Okay, I think he's fine taking the train, although maybe he prefers to walk instead. I'm kidding, there's obviously a reason Chrono is saying. You have to take the train if you want to get there, because walking too much is just a bad idea. Doesn't matter how in shape you are, don't overdo it. You're the best, I knew you'd help. I wish I could give directions, but I don't really think I put much skill into developing. I don't care about giving directions, that's the problem. Also, I don't really have a very good idea of how to get to anywhere. So relying on me is a dumb idea. I definitely do not think anyone should rely on me to get anywhere, because quite frankly, that's how we both perish and are never heard from again. I mean, I know that I can be a bit of a bitch, but I try to be honest about my limitations and weaknesses. Although sometimes I'm not necessarily, how should I say this? I don't always know for sure that something is an actual weakness, because, I have self-confidence issues until I pick up a deck of cards and I act like I can do things with. When I pick up a deck of cards, everything changes, but that doesn't mean I'm going to win. It just means that things are different when I pick up a deck of cards. What deck of cards? Depends. Right now, I'm playing Vanguard Zero, so I guess we can say in Vanguard, things are different. But outside of that, I'm a bit low on confidence. Because I've got so many weaknesses, and this country is full of shit. Stop! What are you doing? The station's that way. I wish there was public transportation in my area. I don't want to take it, but I want it to be an option because one day I might have to depend on it. I might have to depend on it, so I wish there was an option for it. Oh god. Can I just stop talking about this? Anyway, Chrono would have to escort me there personally himself if he were giving me directions. In fact, he may as well not even give me directions. He might as well just die and show me the way there. You know, himself, because I'm otherwise quite useless. And that's how bad my sense of direction is, though Zoro is just barely worse than me. Just barely, and not by very... There's just a slight difference, and the slight difference is... Well... I do have the ability to follow where someone is going. I'm not going to just get lost if someone's showing me the way somewhere, although I might get tired. And I get distracted easily, which is a problem, but normally I don't get lost so easily I can't follow where someone is going. Meanwhile, Zoro will just go off and do whatever the hell he wants. And somehow the plot finds him. I have no idea how he ever gets anywhere. Stop! What are you doing? The station's that way. Oh, which way's that way? Oh my god. Die. Oh my god. What? Is it? Oh my god. What? Oh man, the tournament filled up already. I'm sorry, mi amigo. It must have been a good one, huh? Dear God. Well, Jaime only has this problem because he's in a foreign country. I have this problem even in my own country. So, yeah, just think about it. I've lived in this town for my entire life, and I still don't know where anything is. Although, if I needed something to eat, I know where the grocery store is. I know where a McDonald's is. I know where a gas station is. Oh my god. I know where to find food. Yeah, that's interesting. Dear God. Okay, so the tournament is filled up. I'm sorry, mi amigo. It must have been a good one, huh? It would have been just enough points for me to finally make it up to grade 2. I'll make it better. How? This is the place. Check it out. Are those... This place. Jaime's here. Hi, guys. Did you bring the Aqua Force? Can you card fight me? Jaime, glad you could make it. You're so late, I was worried you weren't coming. You're energetic as always. I got a little lost on the way here. A lucky mi amigo helped me out. I have no idea what me translates to. I guess maybe my and then friend over there, since amigo is kind of basic. Oh, come on, don't cry, it's just a scrape. We'll get it cleaned up in a minute. Yeah, I remember when I used to cry. Actually, I just heard about it. My mom told me that I used to cry when I got shots. And now I'm just like, just do it. I don't want to look at you doing it, but just do it. I'll be fine. Although, when I got the second vaccine for the COVID shot, that was so bad. I could barely sleep. I could barely function. But, I mean, fortunately, it wasn't that bad, aside from the fact I could barely function. And that was temporary, so at least I'm good now. Kind of. I mean, I did just say a bunch of shit that may not be the most entertaining out there. Hey, are you okay? You gotta go? Right now! Oh dear. Hold on! Hey guys, we've got an emergency right here. I need the potty! Well, humans are humans, YouTube. What are you going to do to me? I'm sorry, little one. It's alright. I can't believe it's been 10 years since Jaime became a part of my life. Wow. When I was younger, my mission was to travel the world and help orphans. Anyway, I was able. But as I got older, I realized I had to make a change. So I moved back here and opened this orphanage. It's a great way to live. It definitely looks better than... Well, when I think about orphanages, I just don't view them in a positive way anymore. I'm sure there are still some good ones, don't get me wrong, it's just... I've kind of been damaged quite a bit. Because of someone that lived in an orphanage. And I'm not blaming the person in question for everything that happened. I'm just saying that as a consequence, I am damaged on some level. So it doesn't mean it's permanent. It just means that I'm so stubborn it might as well be, I guess. I just hold grudges. Takes a while for me to get over them, to be honest. I love Vanguard, even though I'm not very good at it. I give cards to children I meet and teach them how to card fight. Out of all the kids I've taught, Jaime is the best by far. He's really taken to it. We even went to watch him at the exhibition the other day. I grew up in an orphanage too, but we didn't have Vanguard there. Oh, right. I forgot. I forgot a lot, to be honest. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. Though, you know, what was my life like when I was Chrono's age? Besides the fact that I was probably miserable and dealing with a bunch of shit. Oh my god. Well, now that it is a part of your life, you have to take full advantage of it. How about a card fight? If you're Jaime's friend, you must be pretty good. He just started, actually. He doesn't want anyone to know, but he did just start recently. Now stand up, Vanguard! We'll reach your level one day. Thank you, my knee feels better now. Good, try not to trip, okay? You know, sometimes I bump into things or I get weird scrapes on my hand or something like that. Although the one I have on my foot right now is from my cat, but I get these weird marks on my hand. And these marks that I get, it's from me bumping into things, I'm pretty sure. I also remember that as a child, I bumped my knee on quite a number of things. I've bumped my knee a few times and probably cried. I don't know. Just a guess. Gracias, amigo. You sure did me a big favor today. You sure did me a big flavor today. I mean, I do appreciate that. Dear Lord. Okay, well, it's interesting to see them continue this. I think you mean favor, but don't worry about it. I had fun. You did? Those kids were so happy. You know, growing up in an orphanage wasn't the worst thing that could have happened to me. I wasn't bullied by other kids or anything, but still. Well, I must admit that there are indeed worse things out there than growing up in an orphanage. Depending on which orphanage you were in. I mean, I know there are good ones, but orphanages can also traumatize you a lot. And so Chrono was lucky. I was lost in this world until Emilio came into my life. He gave this to me a long time ago, and this card is what started it all. My journey through Vanguard. Oh shit. No, what happened to it? Oh shit. Be careful with your cards, Jaime. Dear God. No. What should be saved here? I think Jaime would be okay, but also I feel like that's a terrible thing to say if I just... Hey! Oh, phew. Help me, amigo. Yeah, dear Lord. Jaime is a handful. And now you're soaked. I wonder who's the bigger handful, Jaime or me? Because, I mean, I think even I would be sighing if I went through all of that with Jaime. Well, I gotta say, amigo, you're kinda young to have such an incredible apartment. He has a family member that's able to take care of him now. Which probably wasn't old enough at the time that he was growing up in an orphanage. It's my aunt's place. How old? Oh God, what's going to happen when he says that? What's going to happen when he answers this? I have a feeling it'll be something like MILF. 25? 26? You don't know your aunt's birthday? Actually, I don't know my aunt's birthday either. I shouldn't say things like this then. Wow! If you introduce us, maybe we'll fall in love. No. No, just no. Sorry, Jaime. She's way on business right now. In fact, I practically never see her. Oh, right, that card from earlier. Gracias, I owe you one. You really saved the day. Take better care of it. Wow. I get it, why that card had such an impact on your life. It was the same when I got my cards. You know, usually when I look at a card, I can't always say what the card is. I might recognize it, but I don't always know what it's called. But that was Thavis. At least I think you pronounce it Thavis, or is it Thavis? I'm pretty sure it's Thavis. I never felt that kind of excitement. It spoke to me. Like I found a part of myself I'd never seen before. Our lives aren't that different after all. Hey Chrono, wherever your path takes you, I hope it crosses mine again. You know what? I never got to fight against you. You're such a talented card fighter, I know I could never measure up to you. Bullshit, where's your armor? You're not like IG, come on, dude. But I still wanted to try, because Vanguard is my world. Amigo, rising to the challenge is the nature of Vanguard. Don't ever hesitate to go after what you want. And the skilled fighters are the ones worth challenging, right? I just never shut up. You see, the thing is, I have to fly back to Spain the day after tomorrow. I was hoping you could make the arrangements. Okay, so I know that Jaime speaks Spanish, but based on certain information, I was thinking he probably lives in Spain. Though I also didn't want to stereotype, just in case there are other countries in Europe that speak Spanish. I'm mainly familiar with Spain. But here it is, right here. He has to fly to Spain. I know very basic geography, and it's not very good. Oh, God. I have one last card fight. I was hoping you could make the arrangements. You don't need to ask my permission, but I do need a favor. Please register a quest for me. Chrono had to cancel an important one to help me out, so I need to pay him back. This should do the job, I think. See ya tomorrow. Yeah, see ya. Okay, so because I couldn't shut up, this video is over 30 minutes. I mean, I'm sure I spent a few minutes thinking about things I didn't have to, but whatever. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. In the next video, Chrono actually gets the card fight. Again, you know, he gets that card fight he wanted.